Actually, check. Okay. Alright, gang. We're going to do a Lorwyn block draft today. This is my second shot. The first one went horribly, so we're going to try again. And I know very little about this set, so be patient with me. That looks like an interesting sideboard card, but I don't think I'd ever main deck it. Harbinger is good. Goes get me an elf. What do we got? I don't like that. That's okay if you're in the elementals. Benthicore. It could be good, I think. Tried going elementals last time. It did not go so well. Ooh, Wings of Isabel. That looks like it could be good. Let's go with the Elvish Harbinger. I know elves, so let's just go and see what happens. Oh, I like the fairies. Target fairy or elf gains lifelink until end of turn. That would actually work with elves, which I already have. Let's see. Kithkin, Springleaf Drum, Mud Button, Torch Runner. Any order. 2/2 for 3. That's an elf. I wouldn't mind having a Vivid Land, but let's go with this. It's another elf. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but let's stay on tribe and see what we can do. I mean, Harbinger is obviously it's good. It tutors up an elf and it's a mana ramper. So that's just value. I mean, the 1/2 body for 3 isn't amazing, but you're getting so much extra value out of it, I think it's fine. Fertile Ground. It's a mana ramp spell. Looks like a decent one. We've got a Flash Flying Fairy. Ooh. We got lots of open fairies here. Spell Stutter Sprite is really good. You can always push into fairies if they're open. But it actually looks useful. It looks like Merfolk is open, but I really don't know the Merfolk that well. So, fairies are fairies. They do their thing. And Dream Spoiler Witches is good too. Let's go with the Spell Stutter Sprite. Maybe I can move into fairies here. Changeling is all creature types. So that's potentially good. What do we got? Destroy target enchantment. I don't think I need that. It's an elf assassin. Destroy target creature with a counter on it. I can see how that's possibly good. Don't want to play that. Don't want to play that, I don't think. That looks bad. So we got a Changeling for 2 mana. Or this guy is a 3/3 for 5 that you can destroy. Really not sure which way to go with this. Go with that one. Ugh. Another Spell Stutter Sprite would be okay. Tree Folk, Elf Rogue. 2/3 with Death Touch seems good. I'm going to grab the Spell Stutter Sprite, see where we go here. I mean, this counts as a fairy. So we may not actually be playing any of these elves, but we'll see what happens. We shall see what we shall see. I mean, I'm grabbing this because it's kind of a known quantity for me, so. I like that. It's a Kithkin or Folk Goblin. So this is the closest to what we're doing, so that has some real potential though. You can counter a spell and bounce a permanent, return a creature I control. Oh, Oh, okay, here we go. So I think we're looking at blue-black fairies. So counter target non-fairy spell. Exile it. Pepper Smoke, we know. For one that can't block, I'm not going to take that. Yuck, that seems terrible. So it's either the Pepper Smoke or the Fairy Trickery, and I'm going to go with the Pepper Smoke because Fairy counterspells tend to be a little bit weaker in limited. That's a Merfolk. These are elves. Elves. Don't really see anything necessarily on for us, so I guess we can take the counter spell here. So I'm not going to hide these just yet, because I still might need to go into there. Looters. I really don't see anything that I need here. This could be a pain. I'm gonna just nick that out so I don't have to see it later. I'm almost certainly not gonna play it. So still not sure. We're actually not really locked into fairies at the moment. We still have elves to work with. So let's see what happens. I suppose we could do elves and fairies. There's no reason not to. Again, I don't know how much synergy I'm going to have, but spell stutter sprites are good. Nectar Fairy. One for 2 that gains me lifelink. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I think I just need a critical mass of dudes at this point, so I'm going to take like any fairies. Yeah, Dream Spoiler Witches are okay. See what we can do here. Pepper Smoke is such a good card. It's in the style of Rebecca Gray. This art is actually just kind of creepy. It's really creepy looking. So the milling in this is completely irrelevant. I probably won't even play this, or I'm not going to want to play it. But we'll see what happens. Wow, I see nothing that's any good at all, so I'll take this. Probably not going to play it, but it's not completely useless. Being able to regenerate creatures has its value. This makes this repeatable. That's really good. It's really, really good. I like that. Hopefully I can make use of this. So I probably won't play this at all with the spell stutter sprites being in here, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Nothing in my colors at all. Can just hide red. I'm almost certainly not going to be in red. I mean, I can still potentially open out into elves or include elves in what I'm doing. I guess. I don't think I ever want to play this. Yeah, that we can hide too. Defender and flying. I really can't see myself ever want to. All my creatures natively have flying. I don't want to give my opponent's creatures flying, because that'll give them defenders against my flyers. I don't see where I'm ever going to use that card. This is kind of meh, probably not, but alright, let's see if we can pick up some good fairies to go with these guys. I'm okay with that. Let's see. target fairy or elf. And a Muldrifter, which I'm almost certainly going to take. +2/+2 dies, you may put your hand to the battlefield and attach. That could be good. Equal to the number of elves I control. I don't know how many elves I'm going to have. That's a shapeshifter, so that's good. That can be good. I think I just want Muldrifter, though. I mean, it goes in no matter what else you're doing. Yeah, I'd love to take the Ponder, but I'm just going to take the Muldrifter. It's just such a powerful card. Let me hide this for now. I don't think I want to play that. Muldrifter, drifting in the mall. Yeah, he's either a divination or better. Pretty sure that was the pick there. Even though he's not on Tribe even remotely, it's just such a good card all on its own. Let's see. Counter target spell. That actually could be good. Destroy target non-elf creature. Eye Blight's ending. That's actually really good. It's a Merfolk. I'm going to take the Eye Blight's ending. It's in my colors, which may or may not include green at this point. But it's just basically, it's straight up destroy a creature, and I just board it out against an elf deck. Well, it gets quirky because changelings are elves too. So I'll have to be careful about that. Just seems like a good card, though. Thorn of Amethyst. The Elvish Promenade. Ring Skipper. Dies, clash with an opponent, return it to its hand. No, that's not worth playing. Clash and return. So that's an unsummon, that's not bad. Thieving Sprite. Battlefield. 1/1 for 3. It hardly seems worth it. It almost certainly will come around. I think we go with the Elvish Promenade here. Or the Mana guy. Gonna go with the Promenade. I mean, we can still push into elves. I don't have to play the fairies, so. Primal Command is Knife. Nah, that's not worth playing. Plus the Hunt Master is worth playing, though. Okay, I may be pushing out of fairies and into elves now at this point. It's Merfolk. Shapeshifter, so it's anything. I don't like it, though. Merfolk. Destroy target enchantment. Red shapeshifters. I guess I take the fixing? I don't see anything else that really I'm interested in. So I'll just take the fixing here. And take another list Hunt Master. So, I'm sorry elves, but you are gone. Yeah, she's, I mean, I'd love to have this ramp guy, but alright. Possibly the Changeling, because we can still be Tomb Spoiler, Witches go, Pepper Smoke go. Pepper Smoke's still playable. So we can still potentially play blue. I think we're going to be getting a lot of elves coming around. Let me hide this for right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm still going to build the elves. We'll see. Just show all again. Bamp. Oh, we can hide the red for sure. I guess I should have been taking more elves earlier. I thought the fairies looked reasonably open, but oh, this guy helps elves too. So I can leave him in. I don't know if he's worth playing or not, though. I'd like to still play Muldrifter, but I might not be able to. This we can hide. I don't think we're going to play that at all. That's not going to get played at all. Okay, so Elf Assassin. That could be useful. That could be useful as well, but I think we're going to go... it's a 1/1 for 3. Oh, Goat Napper. I love Goat Napper. It's repeatable removal, though. Go with that. Sacrifice, you gain 1 life for each elf in your graveyard. Yeah, I'd like to have this. Merfolk. This seems terrible. I'll take this. Prowess of the Fair. Whenever a non-token elf is put in your graveyard from the battlefield, elf warrior creature token onto the battlefield. Yeah, I like that. That seems completely fine, I think. Yeah, I'm in green, so we will go with the pump spell. I think I'm going to be able to run 3 colors, though. So I think the blue might have to go. We'll see where we go. Or the black. I mean, what do I got? I've got Eye Blight's Ending, which is good. Dream Spoiler Witches, which I probably don't want to play at all. And a Mana Ramp guy. I'll take Mana Ramp guy. I could splash. I mean, what do I have in blue? Like Spellstutter Sprites I probably don't want to play. And Me Boy Changeling will count as an elf, so he could be worth playing. Zephyrnet I'm not going to play at all, I don't think. Wings of Veil, this Veil could be good. Nothing at all. Sure. Guess it really doesn't matter at this point. I mean, getting Liss Huntmaster to turn out earlier would be good. Sure, I'll probably possibly play it in the sideboard. Doesn't matter. Alright, so maybe I can splash a little bit of blue. I mean, that's playable. Zephyrnet I'm not going to play. Meat Boy Changeling I guess is playable. I mean, he's only a 1/1. Creature permanent. It's a removal spell, I guess, of some kind. Sideboard it. I mean, I want to be heavy black. I could splash a little bit of blue for the Muldrifter. Heritage Druid is good. This also counts as an elf. So pay 1 life, add 1 green to your mana pool. I would rather play the Heritage Druid. Of course, I need something to ramp into, but some Merfolk. This guy's pretty solid. Go with a Heritage Druid, I think. Reach, whenever you may deal 2 damage to card. Let's see, revive the phone. Return its owner hand. Clash, if you win, reveal. Return it to your hand. Morsel Thief is a rogue. Pincer Cleek. I think I want to go with Bowmaster. It's a 2/2 with reach. I kind of would like to Trail Changeling. There's a chance this might come around. It's a 2/2 with reach for 3, which is okay. But elves are feeling open, and I really feel like I'd like to have this guy. He's just a big body with trample. Latchkey Fairy. I would so like to take that. 3/2 for 3. And you clash. No kinship. Gets a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, that seems worth playing. Yep. Another latchkey fairy. Looks like fairies and elves are open. Yeah, that seems really good. Alright, so we're definitely hiding the spell stutter sprites. These guys. Zephyr Net. Meat Boy Changeling is not important to play. I might still want to play the Pepper Smoke anyway. Root Grapple I'm not going to play. Pistol of Force I'm going to play. That I'm not going to play. Spring Cleaning might be a sideboard card. Okay, so what do we got? The enchantment removal. Grub Fellows. Yeah, that seems playable. It's not amazing, but it's recurring. I don't really think I need the Blight Soil Druid. +2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah. Seems like a decent pump spell. Ambassador Oak. 3/3 for 4 that gets me an Elf Warrior. That seems fine. Shapeshifter with Death Touch. That could be useful too. I think I'm going to go with Ambassador Oak. So, I mean, if I want to splash blue, I mean, I can cut Wanderer's Twig. I can probably cut Pepper Smoke too. Yeah, because I have Eye Blight's Ending. That seems like a solid piece of removal against anything except changelings and other elves. The wings I would like to try and keep in. I think Muldrifter I might just keep in anyway. The value is just so high. Okay, let's see. Gets me elementals. Put 3 warriors onto the battlefield. Disperse is really good, but I'm not really in that. So we've got a 2/2 that I can give Death Touch, or 4 mana for 3 1/1 elves. Which is the better card? Not quite sure how good the Death Touch is going to be. Or I can go with the body. Another Ambassador Oak would be fine, I think. I don't like Revive the Fallen. It does not interesting me. So we'll go with another Ambassador Oak here. Maybe I sideboard that. Oh, Muldrifter, it's looking worse and worse for you. But if Muldrifter goes, then Wanderer's Twig can go. Bosk Banneret. I don't know how many Shaman I actually have. Shaman. He may not even be worth playing. Druids. Elementals. Warriors. No. So, go with the Mana Elf. Go with the Mana Elf. Yeah, we'll hide that. We can sideboard that one in. Probably is not worth splashing blue just for this card, but it's hard for me not to. This is going to be good. I think I have a really good critical mass of elves. That's a fairy. Oh, that one's not going to make the cut. Another Ambassador Oak? So I have a critical mass of trees, apparently. They're all getting me more and more elves, which is going to make this guy really good. That might actually be worth playing. More in weirding. Sure. Sideboard it maybe. It's another piece of removal. I think that's probably good. This probably is not going to make it. So confused. Sure how good Heritage Shrewd is going to be, but it's ramp. I mean, it'll get me there. It'll let me cast some of these guys early. Absolutely nothing here I'm interested in. Oh, Mull Drifter, I'm really pushing it to keep you in. Not really sure that I want 3 Ambassador Rogues. But it is 4 power for 4 mana. That ain't nothing. And I'm going to be able to potentially get these guys out really early. Yeah. That may or may not make it. Target player loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Okay. Heritage Druid. Sideboard only. Sideboard only. Leaf Glider. Wolf Skull Shaman. Absolutely not. Fistful of Force. Harbinger. I guess the Seer. Winter Patrol definitely. All 3 Ambassador Oaks. Why not? Promenade. Yeah, that seems good. Huntmaster, Huntmaster. Sideboard only. I think that guy's worth playing. He is an elf after all. Morsel Thief, no. Squeaking Grubfellows, no. Don't think I want the Final String Fairy or the Dream Spoiler Witches. Death Touch Changeling. Scarblade. Eye Blight's Ending. Blight Soil Druid. Whenever a non-token elf is put in your graveyard, you can put a 1/1 elf warrior. Might be worth playing. Might be worth playing. That's 21, 22, 23. Just because Mull Drifter is just such a powerful card on its own. So let's look this over. Morsel Thief. Do we want this card? Absolutely not. Squeaking Pie Grubfellows? Absolutely not. Final Sting Fairy? That's kind of a maybe. It's additional removal with evasion, but for 4 is not that bad. Dream Spoiler Witches? No. Warren Weirding? Possibly. Although it's really kind of quirky removal. Prickly Boggart? Absolutely not. Pepper Smoke could come in. Root Grapple, sideboard only. Limited Weave. Draw a card. So it's cycles. Cycles with literally no other upside. I don't think I'm going to play that. I think I've got enough playables. That's a sideboard card, potentially. Solely a sideboard card, because I have no idea how relevant enchantments are in this. I'm not going to play that. Is there anything in blue? I thought the fairies looked opening. This would be nice to have. I could potentially sideboard that in if I need something against flyers. He really doesn't seem to have any good value to him. Definitely not. Well, again, potentially sideboard in. I think we're going to go with that. So I'm going to go with 2 blue, 11, just to make sure. I mean, I've got this. Hopefully I won't be playing this until late game. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so let's see if this works for us. I have no idea. I'll see you guys in round 1.
Why are there so many ostriches? I was promised only a few ostriches.